We are live. We are live. We are live. How's everybody doing tonight? Tell you what, man, this daggone weather we're having, I tell you, is challenging for a crappie fisherman, especially fishing these lakes down here in the Houston, Texas area. I was on the lake today and decided to go live. I'll tell you this. Long story short, we had to do quite a bit of work on my boat today. But it's 95% ready to go. Uh, Tomorrow I'll have a few other things that I need to take care of on it, and hopefully I'll get back out on the lake and give it another shot and make sure everything is all good. But at the same time, our local lake here, Lake Houston, man, it's about 2 foot high, right at out of his banks, and current everywhere, and man, it's muddy. And let me tell you, I found those fish today on a pattern that is so rare to find on Lake Houston that it really surprised me. Uh, but at the same time, although I did find them, they were asleep. And I'm telling you, those fish were asleep. Just crazy how much I was having to get that jig right there on top of those fish and mess with them and just amazing how much I had to mess those fish before they would react to that bait. And on top of that, if I got too aggressive, they would spook. And that's not unusual. Usually, the first 1 or 2 days after that water turns muddy, those fish are very spooky. And I'm quite sure if they're like that here. A lot of lakes don't even change color, no matter how much rain that you get it on that lake. But here we have, 3 inlets coming into this lake, and it affects the water clarity some kind of big time. Super Dave's over there dropping the links as always, brother. I really do appreciate you. Always got to give Super Dave a shout out. Much respect, brother. Really do appreciate it. This link that he just dropped right here, any of you guys that are on Facebook, please do come on there and join our Facebook crappie fishing page. And not only can you just join it, you can post your reports, and it is called Houston Area Crappie Fishing. If you live in the United States, you are in the Houston area. So don't let the Houston area fool you. It's just named that due to where it's based in Houston. Much appreciation, Super Dave. He dropped a link right here for Limits Tackle. Most of the baits that I use out on the lake are through Limits Tackle. He also supplies troll motors, fish finders, mounts, you name it. Anything for crappie fishing, he got you taken care of with a simple email, or you can contact him on Facebook also. And as most of you know, I am a full-time guide down here in the Houston area. And if you'd like to get on the boat with me, have a great day. And especially if you have live scope on your boat, want to learn how to use live scope, boat control, hit me up. That's my contact information right there. We'll get you on the schedule and get you taken care of. Thank you, Super Dave. Miss Stephanie, how you doing tonight? Super Dave, there's JR. Man, I'll tell you what, I seen one boat, one boat while I was out on the lake today. But I already knew it wasn't gonna be too many people out there. Man, we had rain down here. I really didn't get a lot of. Man, I got sprinkled on today, but not by much, not by much. There's Fred. What's going on, my man? There's Todd. Todd's back with us. Miss Stephanie hollering at everybody, saying hi to everyone. There's Mr. Chuck. What's going on, my man? See if I can get caught up on these comments real quick, and then we'll talk about these crazy crappie in this high, muddy water with current and what I found today. I actually went live on YouTube today, and it seemed like as soon as I went live, those fish said, "Pew," they disappeared on me. But we'll talk about that here in a little bit. There's Squiddo says, "What's up, Super Dave?" Miss Stephanie still chatting. Chuck says, let me get this first comment. Back from Northern Ireland and Scotland. Oh man, you've been doing some traveling. Then to Lake St. Clair for walleye fishing. Man, that sounds like fun right there. I've never caught a walleye. Never even fished a lake that has them. Sounds like fun. There's Scotty. Mr. Fahim says, hello, Crappie family. Prayerfully, everyone is doing good, and hopefully likewise for you, sir. Here's Hook 76. Slab B, what's happening, my man? Yeah, most definitely, Miss Stephanie. That sounds like a great trip. Oh, you were having trouble with them being asleep too, huh? Your family, I'm sure, appreciate the good eats. Yep. We had fresh, never frozen today. Y'all can see I hadn't even took a shower yet. I came home, threw those fish and grease, ate, got the live ready. I was like, I don't have time to take a shower. So here I am with the same shirt on that I fished in today. And we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna talk about some crappie. We're gonna talk about some crappie. There's Wayne. We are live. Yes, sir, we are. Uh-oh, Chuck say he's going back in September. Oh, we. Thank you, Miss Stephanie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Super Dave says that's one day after our wedding anniversary and oldest daughter's birthday. That's awesome, man. You ought to join up and y'all take a family vacation. It sounds like a great time to do so. Gerald says SKO's Lake Houston Crappie knew it was SK Live, so they played possum since they knew the camera. I'll tell you what, man. Before I went live, there were so many fish over there. I mean, they wasn't schooled up, but I didn't have to travel for my next fish. And it seemed like the time it took me to go live, get set up, phew, it was done. But it's I still caught fish, on camera, but man, nothing like it was before. Nothing like it was before. And I went super shallow, thinking that usually, get out of the current, go super shallow when that water's muddy like that. Usually that's where they are. But today I had to stay anywhere from that 8 to about 12 foot of water. Now they weren't deep in that water. And I know if any of you guys were on that live, you can see that thermocline. I hadn't looked at the video, but I got to come up with a way of doing that to kill that glare while I'm live. I know and that's why I like doing it at nighttime. Although I do really struggle at nighttime doing nighttime crappie fishing, but that glare, I can't stand it, man. I got to figure out a way of getting rid of that glare. So I'm not for sure if y'all can see that thermocline, but every single fish that I targeted, every single fish that I seen were no deeper than 2 foot under that thermocline. Now at times, and I've seen this forever. If you get one of those fish that's sort of spooky, they'll dive all the way down there to that bottom. Well, I'm not gonna say regardless of the depth, but you're in that 10 to 15 foot of water. They will dive down there to that bottom up under that thermocline. But they'll go down there and touch that bottom, and then they'll just nose up, and you'll see them coming right back up, and they'll get right on top of that thermocline, and then they'll just sit there. And that's what I ran into today. And the thermocline ranged from anywhere from 4 to 8 foot uh, under the surface, and depending on the water depth I was in. But that's what I had to deal with today. I was very limited on areas that I could fish because I had to stay out of the current. And I will say this, when I go live, it's rare that I'm fishing uh, areas that I know that they're fishing. When I'm out there on that boat by myself, I'm researching. So I'm hunting areas, fishing areas that I don't normally fish. So I know how I see a lot of people that are like you know he can't catch no fish no more or something like that. I get people already been texting me, say, man, what did happen? You done fell off? No, I hadn't fell off, dude. It's just that's that work that I be telling everybody that they need to be out there doing. And as you can see, those are areas I'm not really fishing a lot, and I'm still catching fish. I'm still having to hunt them down, but I'm still ended up with some decent fish. And the thumbnail for this video is what I caught today, and I wasn't out there very long. Before I went live, I was probably on the lake about an hour, and it took me an hour to find those fish, and I had 8 or 10 in the box within that hour in an area that I don't usually fish. Mr. Jeff, how's it going, my man? Jeff, I need to talk to you. I've been intending to text you. I got a couple of questions for you. And as soon as I get some time, I'm gonna hit you up. Because I want to talk to you about something. Mr. Coosey, what's going on, my man? Said, how did you do the rest of you know what? I was sitting there talking like I don't know what, man. Talking, 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 talking. What had happened? My phone battery it went. That's one thing that I wish YouTube would improve. While you're live on your phone, you cannot see your battery power, and it would be super cool if you could see your battery power while you're on it. But I gotta raw my battery pack back from my wife because I usually have it on the boat, and I usually always plug my phone in when I go live. That way I don't even have to worry about it. But I hadn't had it since the storm, actually, since the hurricane. But I ended up with, I don't know, 16 or 18 fish. Got back to the ramp, filleted them all up, came home, dunked some of them, and I'm sitting here with a full tummy of fresh, never frozen right now. Yes, sir, Chuck. Bubba G, what's going on, my man? Family approved channel. Yes, sir, it is. Yes, sir. We try to keep it clean over there. Hey, Jeff, how's it going? There's J Dub. What's happening, my man? Yeah, we try to keep it clean. There's Crappie setting. Up, up. Oh, it's not gonna let me click on you. It won't let me click on Crappie settings comment. He says hello, SK and everybody. Thank you for joining us, Crappie setting. Not for sure what that's all about. Todd says our lake stays clear. We will take some of that dirty water. Craig say he made it. Yeah, that sounds fun too. That sounds a lot of fun. I hear those fish fight pretty good. Bubba G said that walleye is the best eating. That's what's up. There's Mr. Daniel. Everybody doing all right? Yep, so far. How about hitting the thumbs up? Thank you, Daniel. I'd really appreciate it if you guys would. What's Steve been up to? He's a little tied up. He's been dealing with a couple of things. He may step in tonight. We'll see. But he's been tied up a little bit. But I'm almost positive he's okay. Nothing, no problems. It's just stuff that he's been having to take care of. And I think he'll be back on normal schedule come next week. LBG's supposed to be stepping in tonight, so I guess he'll be on here in a minute. Yep, live again. Hit it, Daniel. Thanks for the reminder. Hook 76 says got to get on lake this afternoon. 10 keepers and 7 shorts. Rain last several days here left crappie to go hunt some for tomorrow. There you go. Hook 76. What lake you fish? You fish in Lake Houston? It was somebody said they had 10 a day while I was live. I'm wondering if that was you. Craig says, I think I jinxed your live today. There's Slick. What's going on, my man? Been the Ballistics. Yes, sir. 2 lives. One on the water and one here at the house to talk about it. This is the normal one. The one earlier is just a pop-up. Yeah, I was telling everybody yesterday if I got my boat back on the water that I was gonna go live. So about that time is when I went live. Yes, yes, yes. Yep. Oh, Wayne say he got some rain today. There you go. That's super cool. Oh, there he is. I see you down there. What's going on, man? Where you been?
Well, working, man. Working.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah. Got on some fish today, huh?
Yeah, we slap him around a little bit.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we
Nothing
slapped him
wrong
around
with
a
that.
little bit. Craig says son-in-law is going to get his boat out to those trees in the pond where we fish. In the pond picture. Yep, yep. It looked like a very fishy lake. You ever catch any crappie out of there? Or is it just all bass? Okay. Oh, that's why you're going out there to find some crappie. There you go. Super cool. Cool. Say I ended up finding a huge big gill bed. So I switched to gills and caught some big ones. Hey man, I'll take either one. I'll take either one.
That's right.
There you go, Bubba G. Says nothing much. How the fishing been? It's been, man. This weather's got it jacked up pretty good. You know,
Good.
we've been having fronts roll through and rain. It's been raining every day this week. And schedule they're predicting rain till I think Sunday.
For real.
Yeah, every day.
Where you get? But
Like,
I can't remember if we got some over here today or not. I
oh
think we got
really?
some over here. Yeah. If it was the first thing this morning.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
But the bad thing is it's been storming just north of us. So Conroe's releasing a lot of water, and all they got to come through Lake Houston.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. JR says, now don't be like LBG and fall asleep from that fresh, never frozen style.
No, that ain't gonna
That's
make it.
funny right there. Wayne says, I have fished Lake St. Clair many times during our family reunions. There you go.
Cool.
Yes, sir, I do. I'll give you a call maybe tomorrow.
So,
Maybe
Jeff.
tomorrow. Yes, sir. BRTP. Hey there, SK, and
Right.
all the crappie fishermen. Man, it was funny. Today I was on them fish head. I mean, and it wasn't no, I mean, there was a lot of fish that would turn up and turn away, but in those
Mhm.
conditions, right at flooded,
Yeah.
current, and muddy, first couple days of it, I expected a lot of those fish to be turned away. And I used I used an inch and a half split tail and gold dust pearl, and I caught 4 or 5 fish, and then that after that I'll start seeing fish that were turning away. I was like, man, I'm not gonna change baits because this in these conditions, there's gonna be some that's not gonna eat.
That's right.
So I'd get to one that didn't eat, I'd just pass them up, go to the next one. And I was like, you know what? I'm out here on these fish. Let me just go live, just show everybody that I got my boat going, and I had catched a few fish. Went
That's
live, caught a couple more fish, and then pew, they were
yeah.
gone. It was like, yeah, we know what you're trying to do.
Trying to show out.
Yeah.
Trying to show out.
Yeah. Craig says Steve tied up. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? No, it's a good thing. It's
Good.
always good to it's always good to have things to do.
That's right.
Kushi said that was me, SK, when you was live. Okay, okay. Were you on Houston? Oh, you was in the chat a while ago.
What's up, Super Daddy?
LBG, I said you was in the chat a while ago.
Yeah, earlier
Yeah.
when I first got in, I was trying to hook my Bluetooth up my Beats, but it never would do it. I got out and tried to do it. They wouldn't hook up.
Okay. Charles said all lake has been fishing tough with the clear water, the weather, and overabundance of bait fish. Yeah, man. I mean, and crappie is one of the most finicky fish. It don't take much to change their habits. But one thing I will tell you, they're going to eat every day. It may not be the same bait, it may not be the same area, it may not be the same depth, but they're going to eat every day.
That's right. They gonna eat every day.
Yep.
Hey, Miss Stephanie.
She said you finally woke up.
Yeah, been out for a minute. What's up, BRTP?
Yep, that's funny right there. Got a little shower this evening too. Okay, that's what's up. You can have some of this rain we getting down here.
Huh.
Most definitely.
So Chuck.
Miss Stephanie said they got rain again today.
Hmm.
Tell you what, I've been watching this area of South America that's been getting rain every day for the past 3 months. Every single day for the past 3 months, they've been getting rain.
They got a good flood system.
Yes, sir.
They got
That would be tough right there.
oh yeah.
You said it's just sleeping giant in the house.
Yeah. Finally made it back.
Hook 76 said, "Oh, okay, Mississippi. This old pole dancer might get lucky tomorrow." Well, good luck, man. Good luck out there. Good luck. Hopefully, you got some open
Twitter.
water, schooled up fish that you can spot lock and point that pole to them and cast to them.
That's right.
Yeah, Hook 76. I'm not for sure if you watched that live that I did today while I was on the water, and that's one of the reasons why I mean there ain't no swinging the bait by. You can't swim the bait by. You can't drop it down there and then just expect them. You gotta put that jig there sometimes and just sit it on their nose until they decide, okay, it's not gonna move. Let me eat it so it won't be in my face. And that's pretty much what I was having to do today. There's Squiddo.
Yep. I'm squid out.
Yeah, I think it's up because it's up higher. It's higher now, it's higher when I loaded up than it was when I launched. It's almost level with the bulkhead at
Hmm.
Waterside.
Yeah, that's high.
Yeah, it's up there. Your rain comes and hits us. Usually, SK, just not as much. Yeah. Craig says lots of crappie in that pond.
Hmm.
That's what's up. Team says, "What's up, LBG? Those salmon look really good."
What's up, man? They really good. Had a good time up there.
Oh, well, fill us in. What you been doing? What you been up to? I'm just over here bumping my gums, man. Where you been? What you been doing? What's your plans? When you get back on the water?
It's gonna be a while if I get back on the water. They probably be right at the end of the summer. So yeah. Just got back from Alaska. Was up there for about 8 days. Salmon
Yeah,
fishing, halibut, lean cod, and all that good stuff. I
yeah.
got one video I gotta throw out. I gotta catch it.
Okay.
I ain't done it yet. What's up, Jeff? Yeah, been having a good little time on vacation, but got to go back to work tonight. So, yep,
Yep.
that's it.
Yeah,
I'll be
Chuck
back out there with
asking.
y'all pretty soon.
Yeah, Chuck asking where you catch your fish at.
We was in Sedona, and when we went offshore to Seward. We was fishing in the Kenai River.
Mm-hmm.
And they stacked in there to them to my look like fleas. They so stacked in there.
Wow. What's
Mm-hmm.
up, Kenneth?
So Ken,
Craig say, LBG, do you fall asleep in the boat too?
nah, Craig, don't fall asleep in the
Hey,
boat.
hey, I will tell you this. There has been times that I've been out there and I've caught myself with my eyes closed.
Oh yeah, you get tired out there.
Yes, sir.
You get tired for sure.
Or he says, where in Alaska?
Where we flew into Anchorage, we had to drive 2.5 hours to Sedona, and that's where we fished at. That's a little town right there, one of the main little cities down there.
Cool.
Hmm.
You was fly fishing them?
Yeah, I actually bought me a fly rod, a reel and a rod. I took
Really?
my I took my reel down. I had to buy. I couldn't had a tube I ordered, but it came in too late, so I had to buy a pole down there for my spinning cab. But
Mm-hmm.
I got tired of doing that with it, so I ended up,
Yeah.
one of my partners bought one the day before I did. It was light. My elbow, you know how my elbow used to hurt. For some
Mm-hmm.
reason that week, it wanted to hurt. I couldn't do it. So ended up spending probably about $250 on a rod, a fly rod, and reel.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's high. I think gas was up there like 374. So it's
Really?
high. But it man, it's lightweight,
Wow.
8 foot rod. When I say
Uh-huh.
hold them salmon, it holds them.
Yeah. What brand is it?
The reel, the rod is a Key 99. The reel is I had to get it. Hold on one second. Let me see. Go get it.
Yeah. Why are you saying that there's a volcano that done erupted? Craig Root LBG save his naps for the lives. I have never seen him napping when he is after those crappie. That's funny right there. That's funny. I fish with 13-foot Jinko and the tops and cover just like USK. Just use pole. Okay. Okay. That's what's up.
Yeah, the name brand of the rod is a Redditon, and the name
Huh.
the name the name of the reel is a Redditon Behemoth.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I didn't put no fly line on it. I just put regular mono on it. It had
Oh,
had
okay.
that blue inside of it. That's braid. You got to put a braid backing on it before you put anything on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So it's the
mm,
opposite of like a spinning reel.
correct.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty neat, man. They work pretty good.
Yeah.
They work pretty
You're gonna be
good.
able to hit them old bluegill down here with it, huh?
I can. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can. Yep. So slab boss. I didn't see that. Yeah, man. I had a
Yep.
good time.
Miss Stephanie says she glad you had a good vacation. LBG is probably
Thanks.
like everyone wasn't long enough.
Exactly.
Sounds like a good time though.
It
Is
was.
it cool? And I tried to tell him to bottle some of that stuff up and bring it down here.
Probably about
He's
55.
yeah, he's sending pictures with them with jackets on down there. It's 100 degrees downhill.
It's
Yep.
pretty neat. It's pretty neat.
There's Murdoch. What's going on, my man? He says he's a little late, but there ain't no such thing as being late.
All right. What's up, Murdoch?
Say old faithful erupted.
Huh.
That's what's up. Guys, I'm gonna talk about something. This ain't got nothing to do with crappie fishing, but I'm gonna get back to crappie talking about crappie fishing here. Here lately I've been seeing guys on not necessarily all boat trailers, but a lot of trailers. I even had a problem with my trailer, but it was due to a big old pothole. Uh, pay attention to your trailer bearings, your trailer springs. I am so lucky that my axle didn't spin from up under my boat. I'm rolling 60, 65 mile an hour. Missed a pothole with my truck, but my trailer hit it, broke a leaf spring, and it's not good. I have been looking at these leaf springs. They were not pitted. They were rusty, but they were not pitted. And I was like, man, you know what? I'm gonna rebuild this thing one day. I had on my mind that I know I'm gonna do it, but I didn't think I was gonna have to do it soon. But even a bigger issue is your bearings, and you really do want to pay close attention. Now, I will say one of the fastest ways of knowing that you got an issue. Soon as you launch your boat, you go park your truck. As you're walking back to your boat, just look at the inside and the outside of your wheels. And if you got grease in the inside or the outside of your wheels, that means that you're having an issue with that bearing. Uh, and another big thing is while you're towing, you don't want your radio blasting because you could hear a slight noise that could give you a warning that there's something wrong before a major problem happened. So, traveling with these trailers, it's bad enough traveling without a trailer, but when you do have a trailer, you have to take extra precautions to protect not only yourself but the other drivers that are around you. I just wanted to bring that up because I passed two trailers today, and on top of that, I had the leaf spring issued the other week. So just pay attention to that, and be a tire kicker when you unload that boat. Be a tire kicker. Just look at that, look at that axle when you hit that, kick that tire. Make sure that you don't see your wheel moving and the axle not moving. Very important. Not only protect yourself, but everybody else on the road.
That's right.
You better believe that P line. I use the regular mono. I use a 12-pound mono leader on all of my jigging poles, and P line is the way to go. I
That's
like
what's
P
in there.
line there too.
30-pound P line.
Oh, okay.
Yep. 30-pound P line.
Yep. Yeah, P line is awesome line. I like it, especially the mono. The clear mono I like a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Slab B said, "I bet it's not humid up there.
No, nowhere
Can
close.
breathe, so you can breathe up there."
That's right.
Hook 76 says, "Murdoch, they still in same area." Cool. Reggie Brown's in the house. Where you been, dude?
Huh.
Hopefully everything is good for you. Says what's happening in SKLBG and Crappie Fishing family. We're all good, brother. Hopefully you are too. Yeah, I need to replace my springs and axle on my trailer. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, the thing is, I pay attention to it, and it's like I say, they had rust on them, but they weren't pitted. Uh oh, you say it's got negative camber. Okay, yeah, you may want to take care of that.
Yeah.
You may want to take care of that. Wayne says make sure to fill your trailer bearings with grease, and not only that, you want to pack them if you redo them. If you're going with if you're servicing your trailer, be sure to pack those bearings.
Yep.
Kenneth says LBG, what's up? I need to
Look,
talk to
Kim.
you about that fishing trip to Alaska. Those were some beautiful salmon.
Thanks, bro.
So were they sockeye or king?
Sockeye. Yeah, I wish I could catch a king. Well, on one of the offshore trips, one guy caught a king, but he had no tag for it. He had to let it go. It was still out in the middle of the ocean.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put bearing buddies on mine when I first got it. Unless you're running the vortex or the other uh, I forget the name of the other ones, but those you have to have a solid cap. Well, not necessarily solid. They got a rubber insert, but it's the grease that you use for those is a lot thinner, and they don't work with the bearing buddies. But bearing buddies work great. Uh, I run them on my nitro. Yep, says bearings. Bearing buddies the only way to go. Never had a bearing problem. Grease it once a month. Yep. Wayne says a friend of mine had a new fuel tank stolen off his boat.
Hmm.
Wow. Yeah, ain't nothing safe no more, man.
Nah.
I don't care what neighborhood you in. Reggie says it's been taking care of the wife sickness is no fun. Oh, without a doubt,
Yeah,
man. Hopefully she's okay,
that's right.
and hopefully she don't pass it on. Whatever the deal is with her, she don't pass it on to you. Hopefully, yes. But family's first, man. Without a doubt, you have to take care of family.
Bass Pro
Craig
display.
says, LBG, you want to go fishing at Bash Pro this weekend?
No, don't stop at Bass Pro. I don't do Bass Pro. Not
I
at
can't
all.
tell the last time I've been to Bash Pro.
Nah, I stopped going once they start taking everybody's stuff out and just start making everything Bass Pro,
Hmm.
Bass Pro. I stopped going
Yeah.
to them.
Craig said they got big fish.
We got some big fish, that's for sure.
Wayne says also I had my trailer lights stolen.
Man, I don't want to go where y'all stay. Y'all live at. They
I
stealing
was I
big
was
stuff.
even parked in I guess stall maybe. Wow. I'll tell you what's bad around these parts is your trailer tags. Them jokers will get you in your trailer tags.
Yeah.
Slappy says now they got wet bearings like a 18 wheeler. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, that's the way the one I was telling you about, the vortex. Oh, he said at a state park.
State Park.
Yep, without a doubt, Miss Stephanie. Awesome that you're taking care of her, without a doubt.
That's right.
JR says I plan on getting a spare trailer hub kit. Comes complete with bearings. There you go.
They do.
And don't forget to have the tools to change it. And if you're having to go that route, if you're going to keep that in your truck, you may want to make sure that you have a hammer and a chisel, because sometimes those inner races on those bearings, if you have one blow out, you'll need a hammer and a chisel to get it off. Yep. Murdoch says, hooked you obviously up at camp.
Mm.
That's what's up. Slabby says, never heard of having your light stolen. Yeah, me neither. That's what I was saying.
But they had the same exact light setup.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yep. What's
So
going on,
Ford,
Ford? Well, y'all, if y'all have not watched that video or that live I did today, I will tell you this: it's very very rare for me to find as many fish as I did today in open water. But one thing that I will tell you is, like I said a while ago, my initial thought was, hey, I've seen this before. The water's really high. There's current. The water's really muddy, and previous experience was telling me get in that 4 to 6 foot of water out of the current, and those fish should be there on sitting on structure.
hmm
I never seen a fish on structure today, and I've always said you have to keep that question mark on your forehead every day you go out there. I don't care if you go out there and do a double limit one day, that next day put the question mark on your forehead. Be prepared to make changes. Be prepared to go out there and hunt these fish down, especially if you have live scope, or even if you don't have live scope. You have to put that leg work in to make those moves and check those different areas until you figure out what those fish, where they're staging and what they're doing and what it's going to take to make them bite.
That's right.
Uh, I know that there are some guys on there on the live today uh, that were pretty surprised at how stubborn those fish were being, how much it was taking to even getting them to react to even realize that the bait was that close to them. And it's one of the things that and I've been saying this for years, man. The Lake Houston is one of those lakes that it's not easy. It's not always hard, but it's not an easy lake. And these fish, they can be that stubborn to whereas you have to get that jig there and just I'm talking about uh 30, 45 seconds, sometimes a minute before that fish realizes that bait's there. And when it's fresh mud, you got to be really careful. You don't want to let that jig plop in the water. You don't want to go down there banging that jig around. You don't want to drop your jig beneath the fish because all of that stuff right there is going. All it's going to do is make that spook that fish and really reduce your chance of catching it. But sometimes you got to do some drastic stuff because there was a couple of fish today I hit and spooked them. They only darted for a short distance, and I was able to get back up there to them. And after I woke them up, that second attempt is what it took to get them to commit to biting that jig. And I know you've seen it too, LBG,
Oh yeah,
because we've talked about it.
yeah. It'd be
We've
like
talked
that.
about it. Yep. Yes, sir.
Sorry to hear about that, Reggie, but hope y'all get better.
Yep. Yep. Without a doubt, and that's what it's all about, right there. Especially husband, wife, or parents, child, parent. I mean, either way it goes,
Got to take care
uh,
of family.
got to take care of family,
That's right.
without a doubt. Yeah, I mean, I had the jig right there, but I mean, it was tough. Wayne says I loaned my 250 to my brother. He ran a red light and got
Mm.
T-boned. Insurance totaled it. Make sure you have the right insurance on your vehicle, without a doubt.
And, make sure your brother's all right too at the same time.
Yep. Murdoch says the best thing I've seen is buying the whole hub assembly in one piece. I have it extra in my truck at all times. Tractor Supply sells them.
Cool.
Yep. There you go, Miss Stephanie. They take care of each other. That's right.
That's right.
Without a doubt. Prayers going their way. Checking in from Booker T's side. I can't wait to hit the lake tomorrow. Well, good
Cool.
luck getting out there.
That boy cute.
And be sure to set that hook. Craig Rude.
Stole
The
on
only
mine.
thing that gets stolen around here is my bait. And usually it's about $10 bass lures.
Wow.
Wow.
Them trees are evil.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
JR says, Richard Brown, I understand my wife and I both had cancer. We are now cancer free. And that's awesome right there.
Yeah. That's good, JR.
Yes, sir. JR walk around like he's 18 years old.
He does. He getting around.
And he's a retired man. I'm not going to disclose his age, but he's a retired man. He bounced around like an 18-year-old.
He do and be up early.
Yeah.
He be up early.
Yep. Murdoch says apparently my last post didn't show up. I'd get a 3 ounce weight and just give a headache for being stubborn.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. Yep. I've heard this is years ago that there was this one guy that this was before live scope also.
Uh,
If he went to a brush pile and the fish did not bite, he fires boat up and run over that brush pile 5 or 6 times and then
what?
come back and fish it.
Stir the fish
He
up.
said it worked. Yeah, he said he'd wake him up. Believe it or not, I mean, I
Well,
never seen it happen. I've never did it.
it, it'll probably spook him out of there. Then he start catching them as they coming back in.
Yeah, yeah,
Hey, he
maybe
done
so,
spook-
maybe so. But yeah, I've heard and I've heard that he do it a lot.
huh?
But this was years ago.
Okay.
Yep, yeah, this was years ago. This is before live scope too. So Stephanie says those trees are definitely hard on baits, without a
They
doubt.
are. They are.
Without a doubt.
Charles Leon.
Charles Leon.
What's up, man? You must be at work. That's from Jones, bro.
Yep, he just said Jonesboro, Louisiana.
He must be at work. Hey man, the machine, hey, the paper ain't gonna run itself, man. Get that paper machine. Yeah, they watching YouTube. That paper machine, y'all gonna hang up. They gonna call it hey on you. Let me call Hot real quick.
No doubt, Miss Stephanie. No doubt. There's Super Dave, brother. I do appreciate it. He's dropping my contact information if any of you guys would like to get on the boat with me, uh, and go out there and have a blast and end up with you a nice sack of fish.
That's right. And we'll do it. He
Yep.
just won't take me, y'all.
Whatever. You work tomorrow?
I'm finna get ready to go to work in a minute. I'm sucking that.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry, buddy. You didn't want to hang with me today. I'm gonna tell you now. You in the back of your mind, you've been saying, "Man, I should have stayed at home."
How long? It's been what? 2 months? It might have been 3 months since I've been fishing.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe
I'm just
man.
saying the time that I
Oh
had
yeah.
to spend over there working on that boat.
Oh yeah. I know you
Yeah,
had to
it
do
was it.
that.
Yeah. Joy says, "Evening, everyone. Packing up to leave town in the morning, but wanted to catch a few minutes with you.
Appreciate it.
Much appreciated, Joey. With
Right.
safe travels to you and your family,
That's right.
and I'll take care of those crappie. You know, if I'm going back to the lake tomorrow, so you know I got to drop down there on their head again. I can't tell you that they're gonna bite, but
They gonna bite.
I'm
They say.
I'm gonna try to feed them.
Would you say a while ago? They gotta eat.
They gotta eat. They
They gotta
gonna
eat.
eat.
They gonna eat.
They
Right. They
gonna
gonna
eat.
eat. You right. They gonna
You
eat.
just gotta find out where and what they gonna
Yeah.
eat.
That's right.
Yep.
That's
Just
right.
gotta find out where and what they gonna eat.
Appreciate you stopping in though, Charles.
No doubt. No doubt. Oh yeah, I've been out there killing them.
Oh yeah.
Yep, I done did several trips already, and did some trips, some solo trips. I even took my grandson out there.
That was
Had a
the time of
blast
your
with
life.
him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Joey says those trees are hard on props too. Don't ask me how I know. I just had to order one.
Ooh.
He sent me pictures the other day. He got introduced to a stump.
Hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, them stumps, you gotta watch that run across them things.
Yes, sir. Kusi said, "There it go. It's hitting SK."
Yeah, this guy.
Jr. talking to Joey. Joey, a fun trip or business? Okay, you asking a question.
Oh,
Fun trip
right.
or business? Charles Leon says, "Call him. He's here."
I'm thinking if you at work, I know he at work.
Yeah, Miss Stephanie. I've had a long day today. Very long day, and my gut's full. And I'm gonna tell you now, I'm gonna fall out really good tonight.
No, that's right.
I didn't sleep well last night, just knowing that I had a heavy workload today. But I knew that if I got that work done, that I was going to be able to go fishing. So it's all good. All in the day's work. All in the day's work.
You all
I'm
right?
not up. I'm not asleep yet. Uh oh. Somebody took a tumble.
BT. Yeah, while the girl going run up them stairs.
No, I'm not asleep.
Nah, he ain't sleep. He'll let you know
No.
he gonna sleep. He gonna end the line. He gonna end it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can't take it no more. We go. That's what I'm gonna do.
He gonna end it.
Murdoch says dynamite work.
That's right.
Better that's what hooks fishes up. That's funny. Miss Stephanie says, I think I might need some dynamite, Murdoch.
Like,
I'd probably just end up blowing myself up.
right.
That's funny.
Show you the little fly box I got, how I got it set up.
Oh man, that's super cool right there.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna try them for a season over with.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
See what they do.
Yeah. Crappie setting says, SK, I'll take LBG place going with you tomorrow.
I know. Hey, if he out
Hey,
there lined up, depending on what time I get out of work, trust me, I'm gonna take a ride out there. You can believe
But
that.
the thing is, I'm still testing some stuff on my boat, so it may hopefully I don't see it being as drastic as it was today with me spending as much time as I did today with getting that thing together. But I got some things to take care of before I leave home tomorrow. I'm gonna work on it, and then when I get on the lake tomorrow, I might do some adjustment. I mean, if I was just going fishing and going fishing, I'd be inviting people, but not going out there. And I know I got to work on the boat.
You know, I don't mind. I sit there and fish all day long while you working on the boat. We're gonna help him work on it.
Yeah,
We're gonna
yeah,
fish too.
yes, sir. Reggie says trying to get out this weekend. Well, I hope to hear that you finally do, man, and
That's
I
right.
hope the fish cooperate. How much rain y'all been getting over? Y'all been getting a lot of rain over there like we have here, Reggie? Hot Boy says, I've been bank fishing Lake Conroe for crappie and haven't caught anything. Kegel and Scotch Ridge. I think
Huh.
you're catching them all. I hadn't been on Conroe. I've been going to been doing bluegill trips, but I did one trip over there where we got all of the bluegill that we wanted, and we went and hit a couple of crappie spots, and we even got a few crappie. That's been a few weeks ago, probably a
Mm,
month ago. But that lake, right now, you know, these lakes down here, it's not like up farther up north. DFW got so many lakes, got boat houses,
man,
and those boathouses, sit over some deeper structures. They got piers that go out in deeper water, but down here, man, they just do not cater to bank fishermen.
they don't.
Yeah, you can get on
It's
bluegill, but you gotta do that leg work to find
get to
out where you can go and how to get to them. But for crappie during other than the spawn, it's tough down here for a bank fisherman.
we got that second spot you can walk up in the wood, but you have to figure out how to drive to get to it.
Yeah.
Where you took your grandson,
Uh huh.
you
Yep.
got to,
Yep.
you got to figure
Yep.
out you got to drive to get to it, but
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
gonna have to be a long walk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm quite sure that if I was in a situation where my boat was down and all I could do was bank fish, I could muster up some crappie off the bank. But it's gonna take leg work.
yeah,
It's gonna take moving. You know how I always say I'm a madman when I'm in that boat and I'm moving. You gotta be a madman on that bank too. You have to be a madman on that bank too.
yeah.
You have to fish aggressive until you find the fish.
Find those spots where you used to fish at before you had a boat.
And
Might be
and
years ago, it might be 30 years ago, but hey,
yep.
it's the fish still there.
Yep, and just like them old videos we did off the beaten path,
That's right.
you can't go where everybody else go. If you going where other people go and they got crappie there, you best believe they didn't caught them.
Oh yeah,
So you got to get off that beaten path for bank fishing. Get off that
correct.
beaten path, put the leg work in, and you know, don't look for a beat down path to go down to fish.
It's getting fished a lot.
That's right. Those fish been harassed and everything else. So Joy says fun trip.
Cool.
JR, Cape Cod, Massachusetts. That's what's up, man.
Nice
Well,
little
safe
trip.
travels. Yep, safe travels and have fun over there, buddy.
What's up, Darren?
What's happening, DJ? Wayne says I spun my prop on Choke Canyon. I had a spare prop and keyway. There you go.
Hmm.
I was talking to a guy today about a second prop for my boat for that exact reason.
It's good to have.
Man, I must be way behind. Super Dave said it's a nice box.
Thanks, Super Day. Little fly box I brought with me to try the bluegill with. I bought some flies from up there.
Cool. Joey says, saw you at the light about 6:30 SK. Looks like you had a long day. Yes, sir. Yeah. But anytime I can end a day with some fishing and catching, I'm a happy man. Then I came home and had me some fresh never frozen, and I'm telling you. Hey, I tell y'all something else too. I'm working. Well, I'm not working on it, but I've mixed up me a batch of seasoning. This is my second round on it. I'm having people telling me that I need to package it up. So I may be getting into that soon, making some and it's gonna be for strictly fish. I've tried on a few other things. It's just not. It don't fit it, but it fit fish very well.
Cool.
Yeah, I may look into making that happen.
That's what's up.
Mr. Fahim says, LBG, that was loud. Made me duck.
Man. She always running up them stairs, but she grown now. She want to keep doing it. Hey, she got insurance on her own stuff.
There you go.
I'm just gonna pick up and take her up there.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's what's up.
No
Wow,
rain.
no rain since April.
Ah,
Wow.
man, it's a long time.
Yes, sir, it is.
It's a very long time.
Craig says, the one thing I learned about fishing, the bank doesn't break down. It does not.
That's right.
Your vehicle just might get into it, but you don't have to worry about that boat.
Yeah,
Mr. Keys, how you doing tonight?
it's the keys.
He said, I like the live. That's what's up. A lot of people think that I got spots up. Man, I'm gonna tell you, those weren't hot spots that I be over in when I go live, but a lot of people think I got spots out there. I can have people get on my boat and they're like, "Oh man, we thought you had spots out here where you could just pull up and catch 100 or 200 crop." I'm like, I wish,
Nah,
I wish.
you must think that's Toledo Bend.
Yeah, yeah, you gotta go way up north for that type of action.
Yeah,
Yes, sir. Nice hearing from you, Mr. Patrick. Hey, I have not forgot about you. With he bought him a beat down uh mount for his unit, and I still have not been able to get by there and put it on for him. I actually got two beat down flex I need to put on two different boats.
I got to buy me one. And once I get that
Yeah,
trolling motor put on that boat, I'm gonna try to figure out where I can put one at.
yeah. Murdoch says, SK on that new boat, are you using the handheld or the TM? Oh, for the TM or the foot control. I use the foot control on the Garmin Force. The foot controller is 5 times better than the remote. On the line of Minn Kota troll motors that I had, the Ultera and the Tarova and all of those, the handheld remote is 5 times better than the foot controller. And precision is what I look for. I don't care what I'm doing. Precision is what I'm looking for. And the foot controller is several times better. I do have the remote on the boat in case something happens, but I'd much rather use the foot controller on the Gorman Force. Reggie says, same here in Central California, no bank fishing, but a few places. I usually walk off the regular trails, farther than most want to go to get a good spot.
That's
That
right.
is the ticket. Yeah, those off the beaten trail videos that me and LBG was doing, we had to wade through water, we had to walk through woods. I mean, it was a good walk through the woods
You were.
to get to where we were, but it was untouched. There was some scattered trash that we had seen along the bank, so there were some people that were going over there, but it's just not very many people, and that's what it takes to be on them really good from the bank. Oh, okay. Wayne said he meant to say a spare carter pen. Yep. Jesse, what's going on, my man?
So just
Craig says do a seasoning giveaway.
hmm.
Well, I gotta get it. I gotta get it made up first. Yeah, I'm just mixing it myself right now, but I want to send it off and get it analyzed because I'm just mixing a bunch of stuff together. and get it analyzed and go that route. Thought
Hmm.
about asking my wife to go fishing. The worst thought I ever had.
Hmm.
Might be the best thought. Best
Uh,
time out there. Just never know. She may give you a good challenge.
Just right.
BRTP says I got the right people for you to put those seasonings together for you, and they'll bottle it up for you and label it. That's super cool. We'll talk. We'll talk. And I'm gonna tell you, it is very, very hard to find low sodium seasonings. Seasonings without a lot of salt. I'm not big on salt. It just I don't know. For forever, I've never really liked salty food, and that's my first question: is what's the sodium content of any seasoning I buy? What is
Hmm.
the sodium content?
Yeah, you got to watch it.
Yep.
That's you have to
Ch-
watch.
Chuck, I got a nitro, a 591 nitro. It's not new, but it's new to me. It's a solid boat.
It's a good boat.
Yeah. JR says, SK, I bet I fished 30 plus piles and area between piles every trip and at least 4 to 8 different colors or size baits.
Hmm. Sometimes you have to do that.
JR, I will say this today. Don't expect to see what you seen on that live today very often. It is just not very often that you see that on Lake Houston, especially not the numbers that I was seeing out there. But one thing that you'll have to do is train your eye to distinguish those fish from the structure because Lake Houston is different from every. I mean, I've been on a bunch of different lakes. Lake Houston is different than any other lake I've ever fished. With the way these fish get so tight to that structure, get in it, under it. I don't see the fish doing that on no other lake.
Hmm.
Uh, and I
Again,
can't tell you why, but I know LBG will tell you those fish. If you're not watching, you'll pass right over those fish.
they be stuck up in there real tight.
Yes, sir.
Real tight.
Chuck says I've been out the loop. Well, you're right back in it, brother.
That's right.
Shepherd's low sodium seasonings. Okay, I have to look it up.
Hmm.
There's Al Booster. What's going on, my man?
What's up, Albus?
Chuck says, cool, you deserve it. Made in Bakersfield, California. Okay, I'll look them up. LBG, how you looking over there, man?
Looking good. Looking good.
Okay. All
Thanks.
right. Well, I'm right at that time though.
I'm ready whenever you're ready.
Okay. Well,
Man.
guys, Super Dave. I know Super Dave's always happy when I shut this thing down early. He's an hour ahead of us, so
Yeah.
not only is it he's up later, he's having to get up earlier too. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
guys, I really do want to thank you guys for coming on tonight, and hopefully some of the stuff that I talked to again talk about laugh out loud. Hopefully, some of the stuff I talked about tonight will assist you in going out and catching more and bigger crappie.
That's right.
And I do want you to understand that going fishing is not all about catching. Enjoy your time out there. One thing I will tell you is if you have live scope, love that live scope before you worry about loving catching fish because you have to learn that live scope or any electronics. Learn how to use it. It will help you. It's a tool. Let the tool work for you instead of you working for the tool.
That's right. Hey, Craig. As soon as I get back in the water, my first fish I catch, my first fish I catch with that red jig, we're going to fish with a red jig for a whole month. We're gonna see who
Ooh, wee.
we're gonna see who go hungry.
Now that right there is funny right there. That is funny.
Yeah. I wanted to make him fish for his red jig all month. Mm.
That is funny right there. But either way it goes, man. Hey, I want to
All
thank
right.
everybody. Super Dave, Slick, LBG, man. I appreciate you coming on.
Oh yeah,
And I
man.
know
I
you
miss.
got a lot going on over there too. But
Yeah.
uh, I really do
Oh,
appreciate you, brother.
I'll be back in business here pretty soon.
That's what's up. That's what's up. You just got to keep pushing. Keep
That's
right
right.
on pushing. Well,
That's
guys, as Miss Stephanie has typed up right here, we will
right.
see you guys next week. Same time, same
Same
flavor.
play. All right. Peace.
Peace. Hey, LBG, hang on a minute.
All right.